In the grand story of global power, empires don't just rise and fall with armies, they rise and fall with the flow of money. And for nearly a century, one single currency has sat on the throne, shaping the fate of nations. But you know, a story of unchallenged rule is never the whole story, is it?
And so today, we're diving into the massive shifts happening right now, deep within the world's financial bedrock. This is the story of how that throne, a throne once thought completely unshakable, has actually begun to tremble.
To really get what's happening, you have to first understand the kingdom itself. See, the United States dollar isn't just America's money. For all practical purposes, it has been the world's money, a pillar of absolutely immense global power.
I mean, just look at this. The dollar makes up nearly 60% of all global foreign exchange reserves. It's the currency used to price things we all need, like oil. And it's on one side of almost 90% of all currency trades on the entire planet. This isn't just a preference, it's a deeply embedded global infrastructure.
And that infrastructure handles a truly staggering amount of money. What you're looking at here is $6.6 trillion. That's the value of dollar transactions in a single day. Control over that kind of flow gives the United States a unique and frankly incredibly powerful lever, the ability to shape the global economy without ever firing a shot. And that brings us to the moment where the story really takes a turn. What happens when this pillar of the global economy gets transformed into a weapon? This is where the push for something different, for an alternative, truly begins. At its heart, a financial sanction is pretty simple. It's a tool of coercion. By controlling who can and can't use the dollar, the US can effectively cut a country off from the rest of the world's financial system. And that can cripple their ability to trade, to invest, really to function.
And this isn't just some theory, right? It became a very harsh reality. For nations like Iran, Venezuela, and especially Russia, the aggressive use of sanctions turned their reliance on the dollar from just an economic fact of life into a profound and dangerous strategic vulnerability. Well, every action has a reaction, and weaponizing the world's financial system, that definitely didn't go unnoticed. It sparked the rise of a new alliance of challengers, each one trying to build a world less dependent on a single currency.
So what's really crucial to understand is that this isn't just one single rebellion. It's a challenge on multiple fronts, all at the same time. You've got a rising superpower, a powerful economic bloc, and a disruptive new technology all pushing in the same direction.
China is absolutely playing the long game here. It's actively encouraging its trading partners, especially within its massive Belt and Road Initiative, to start using the yuan. And maybe most importantly, it's building its own payment system, a potential alternative to the US-dominated SWIFT network.
And it's not just China. The BRICS bloc, well, together, their economic weight is now massive, rivaling the G7. They are actively trying to find ways to trade directly in their own local currencies, which sends a pretty clear signal that they want a more multipolar financial world.
And then you have the wild card, technology. These things called central bank digital currencies could, in theory, allow countries to pay each other directly, completely bypassing the traditional banking systems that the dollar currently dominates. This could be a game changer, dramatically speeding up the shift away from US financial oversight. Okay, so with all these challengers rising, we've arrived at the central conflict of our story. Is the king about to be overthrown? Well, the reality of this battle is, as you might guess, a lot more complex.
It really is the question on everyone's mind, isn't it? With so much momentum building against the dollar, does it really stand a chance? Well, the answer isn't a simple yes or no.
Because you see, the dollar's kingdom isn't just built on power, it's built on deep, liquid markets, decades of trust, and an incredible global infrastructure that, for the most part, just works. Right now, no other currency can really offer that same level of stability and easy access. The challengers, they have a long, hard road ahead of them.
So, if the dollar isn't going to collapse tomorrow, what is happening? The end of our story isn't a dramatic fall. It's the dawn of a new and fundamentally different era.
The real essence of this shift is not about one king being replaced by another. It's about a single throne being replaced by something more like a council of regional powers. A world where the dollar, the yuan, the euro, and others all play significant roles.
And this is why this story matters to all of us. A slow erosion of dollar dominance is still a seismic event. It changes the rules of global leverage, it rebalances economic power, and it will absolutely reshape international relations for the rest of our lives. The age of a single, all-powerful financial world seems to be drawing to a close. The story is no longer about one king, but about the many who would claim a piece of that throne. And that leaves us with the ultimate question. In this new, unfolding chapter of history, who gets to write the rules?
At Geotectonics, our mission is to uncover these profound tectonic shifts, offering clarity in a world of complexity. If this analysis deepened your understanding, please like this video to support our work, share it with others who seek real insight, and subscribe to Geotectonics to ensure you never miss our next deep dive. We'll continue to explore the crucial geopolitical movements that define our time. Thank you for joining us.